The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on independent shows in multiple regions, nobody does it like We Talk Wrestling. Subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. Pro wrestling on Tuesdays are a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the entire crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they bring their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews with various indie stars, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/WrestleTalkPodcast and at WrestleTalkCast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
The temperatures are getting hot quick to start the summer, but the professional wrestling action is even hotter than that. Tonight we recap 3 big events taking place this weekend that include WWE's Night of Champions, NXT's Great American Bash, and Slammiversary from TNA. All of this and more as we bring you episode number 236 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the last show we have in June, and it's just only going to get hotter from here, guys. So buckle up and prepare. Is this another party going on here with the Falls Count Everywhere podcast? Here we've had episode number 236. Of course, I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby, joined tonight by GQ and the Dirty Heel Austin Cage. The Gem City Mouse and Zmiz is unable to join us this week, and he will be joining us next week, hopefully. Of course, a lot of things that are coming up for us, having to deal with some stuff. I guess kind of talking about our week here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the last couple of days have been kind of a little rough with my car having to start breaking down on the highway, having to have it towed. Find out I need about close to $1,000 worth of work on the car in order to get it running. And let's see. Oh, and then today, my furnace decides to not blow any cold air on a day that's like, 95 degrees. So
the furnace is like you blowing hot air?
Yeah. Well, thank God you're not in the studio, because it just gets even hotter with yours,
Yeah, with the Zachley's breath.
Breathing fire. But man, enough about my troubles here. How is everything going here with you guys?
I would lie. I was gonna say I would lie and say I'm great, but let's see how Austin is, because he hasn't been here for a while.
Let's see. Other than sweating my ass off trying to clean up the debris from that storm last week, today it's been all right. I mean, like Ruby said, my car, the same's going to shit. Transmission's messing up, and I just told my wife, I was like, I'm just gonna wait till the wheels fall off, because I'm not paying for a new transmission, or they just get a new car. Yeah, so outside of that, same shit. Work. That's about it. What about you, GQ?
Still healing, apparently, and waking up with broken bones that I didn't know I was having. So that's always fun.
Ow. Waking up with broken bones.
Well, when you're... No, I'll let it go. We're just going to let that slide. Let's move on before I do make the joke.
Oh, gosh. No.
Or the serious comment.
Yeah, I know.
I was just going to say, stay off your knees in your dreams. You'd be all right.
Oh, shoot. Well,
like you, I don't need that to do a push.
We welcome everybody that's here. And like I said, we always welcome your questions and your comments and everything else here tonight. We're going to be talking, like I said, it's we got a triple threat of PLEs that's happened within the last, about 36 hours? And not even that. Because there's just a lot of wrestling happening. And also we want to kind of take a look at kind of doing some discussions here real quick. Before we go ahead and talk about that, let's kind of bring about, it's getting brought up every week, guys, with SICW FanFest 5. If you're following SICW All-Star Wrestling or even Herb Simmons' Facebook page, there's usually announcements that are being made. And one of the big things that was just announced, I believe, it was either Friday or it could have been yesterday, but I don't have the poster here, and I guess I should have done a little bit more better job on that. But Nikki Cross, formerly Nikki Cross of the WWE, is slated to show up at FanFest 5. And
some of you don't know who she is, Nikki Ash, and the female of the wonderful Wyatt.
Yeah, Sanity
family.
Group. I mean, yeah. So I mean, that's huge. I mean, she's definitely quite a talent. So
underrated.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, since we haven't talked about it, we also have Austin's dad's going to come back on the show. Hopefully, he'll be there.
I get my child support,
or at least bring the milk back for you.
Yeah, something. Shit.
Oh, hold on. I gotta text something to you in private chat, Ruby.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, but we're going to be bringing up some. We're probably going to bring up a slew of announcements for FanFest. Probably in the following week. Like I said, well, next weekend is a big weekend. Of course, that's the big 250 celebration for the United States. Actually, that will happen on Saturday, and we are planning to have a show on Sunday. So, but as far as what we're doing for that, yeah,
come on, that'd be priceless. So, yeah, that'll do the rock and roll shirt.
Yeah. Can if I do that, well, could you cut that out? Just saying. Oh man. Well, yeah, guys. So, we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be talking about these PLEs here in just a minute, but, things are going to be kicking back in gear for things around the Midwest for us. Of course, SICW returns to East Carondelet July 18th. On that same day, I believe American Championship Wrestling, which is where I'm going to be at, will be back on July 18th in St. Clair. And
also July 18th is Cottage Hills Wrestling Alliance as well. They have a show there.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's just crazy how it's like, well, we're going to try to see how this Saturday works out. And it's just like 4 or 5 promotions have his shows on the same day.
Well, and the other thing, though, too, the reason why I knew that, because I'm going to be flying into the STL area because that's the weekend of the Hall of Fame. And I'll be traveling with Beast around to a couple of things and everything. Apparently, he's going to be he wants to sing karaoke at some dive, hole in the wall, cheap Irish bar. We're letting it go. I'm not saying anything.
What do you mean? You mean Irish bars are cheap? Wow, I didn't know that.
No, just the owner. But
I mean, you said,
and then we're... What?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you first.
I was gonna say, well, you say you're flying in. So I mean, which Section 8 motel you staying at tonight?
No, I'm down in Dallas right now, so bite me.
So at least you know it's still Section 8.
The funny thing is where this bar is at, there's actually a YMCA that's like down the road. So he's probably going to be there.
No, I'm not. I'm staying at the airport Hilton. So,
Gosh, big golly, it's a brand new Paperboy.
anyway, and then we'll be hopefully visiting Cottage Hills Wrestling Alliance, their show that night on Saturday night, and then of course the Hall of Fame is that Sunday as well.
Yeah. So, but like I said, we can always be here with everything that's coming up great. So like I said, it takes something good to make things something great, and we kicked it off with our announcement that we are the first vendor for SICW Fan Fest 5 yet again for 2027.
Well, the other thing too, remember we have a record. 3 seconds. As soon as Herb announced it at the show, we're all standing up. We'll do it. We're there.
Yeah. It's like we're yelling.
So there is no way anybody could. There'd be no way. Not even Santino Morella could beat that record. So.
Well, speaking of Fan Fest, good evening, Mr. Herb Simmons.
Yes, sir. SICW All Star Wrestling was on this past week, and talking about their upcoming shows that they're having, and of course, we did see a episode of Nasty Talk toward the end, and I'll tell you what, poor Glenn.
Do you still have that nice, wonderful picture we give a shout out to him?
No, we're not going to do that. We're not. Oh,
come on!
That. I'm not going to do that. Come on!
Come on!
Are you?
Those views are those views. Those yep. Yes, I am. Those views will be only those of Mr. GQ. How about that?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I mean, he's. I like some bucked up products, and I'm using this code to get 20% off my order. So I'm not going to be doing that. So.
Well, he still gets a kickback on the code, so he ain't gonna disable that no matter what. So,
yeah. But poor Glenn though. At least they're giving him his time on Nasty Talk though. And he's been on 30 some odd weeks now. I mean, like 35, 36. I don't know. It's something like that. But no, he's there every week, and it's kind of like this. It's kind of like playing a record over, but just like a different version about how he should be thanked. So I like seeing the fun Glenn, because fun Glenn is fun. I like seeing some nasty burns. I like seeing, when Glenn gets on the roll, being funny, it's funny. So, but yeah, So
I want to talk about something real quick.
Okay.
Something that's been making its rounds a lot. I'm trying to get all the stuff on it. That happened on the 22nd. I will agree that it was raising money for Canadian Cancer Society is one thing, and I totally support that 100%. But there was an event called the Infinite Rumble, a 22-hour-long Battle Royal Rumble type match. I want to get y'all's opinions on it first.
First off, I'll speak first on that. Y'all need to get a life.
I mean, again, it's like,
I love wrestling, but y'all can kiss the fattest part of my ass on that one, pal. My ass would be asleep in the damn corner.
I support that was raising money for it, but it's like you could have done it a whole different way and everything, on raising money for like the Canadian Cancer Society and everything like that. But a 22-hour battle royal.
No.
What the ever-loving hell was that?
Somebody got too much time on their hands.
I thought that even before there was like a 24-hour battle royal that was done beforehand, like some years back, like a few years back, someone did a 24-hour. But guys, seriously. I mean, if you're like going, I mean, unless if you got like 500 guys that are trying to wrestle on the same show, you know, I don't know. It just, it's too long. It's too long. And you know, if somebody's staying there the entire time, they've got to at least be napping, getting a snack, you know, several snacks, you know, I don't know, throwing, you know, putting up a cot so they can lay down and watch, you know, but there is absolutely no reason why.
And the thing is, you saw that the crowd was nothing but cutouts of people sitting on the chairs.
Oh, so we're bringing back COVID again, right? So we're bringing back the COVID audience. I mean, that's idiotic. Okay, so that's really, there's no need for that. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I know they did not break a record. They might have raised money, but they did not break a record for like the longest Rumble match. Because I know there's one out there that went for about 24 hours.
And I'm looking for it and I can't find it.
Like,
yeah.
It shouldn't be found.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That is some of the, never mind, I'm just gonna shut up.
I mean, I was
like every picture that I find of it is like, was it a paper, like online event or whatever only? Because I cannot find anything anywhere that shows pictures that were not, that they actually had fans there in the crowd.
I don't know.
We all remember COVID. We all saw the COVID stuff and everything with like the Hall of Fame and then WWE and everything. That, how can you work in front of a show where you have no actual crowd response, like legit crowd response?
No clue. I mean, I'm sure their mom said they would show up for about 2 hours and then they put the cardboard box things in their place.
Oh, I worked in front of a crowd. I've seen a crowd at a wrestling show that's had no response, but that's something different. I mean, and I wasn't in the ring, so don't worry about that.
Was it GQ?
Well, I get response one way or the other, so
I don't know. I mean, there's only been like a few shows in my career that I was been to that the crowd just was not. Did it seem like a wrestling crowd, or they just didn't know how to sell or jerk a show, or I don't know. All I know is I didn't run it, so it was not ACW, it wasn't SICW, it was, I don't know. Oh wait, well, I will say it was in Illinois, so, and you know, somebody who says they have an all-star profile is not really, wasn't really all-star, so you know, that's all I'll say on that. GQ can probably pick up on that.
I'm blanking out. Hold on. I'm message me on there real quick.
Yeah, you can message me, but we'll probably
private chat there. But
yeah, private chat, of course. But yeah, but no. If you know, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely important to know what talent you're bringing to. What you're bringing to your card, and then what's going to attract the audience, you know. So, which actually I think I was at that show, but it wasn't me, you know. I did everything I could. I created.
We've all seen shows. We've all seen shows that you try your best and everything, you just can't get the crowd into it sometimes, but at least they still make noise of some kind.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is like doing something for 22 hours. Okay, I can understand if you're actually, the only thing I could say is if you're doing a nonstop wrestling event for like what Jerry Lewis does with the did with the telethons. You know, doing something like all night or whatever, like, you know, every hour do a match or something like that. I can understand something like that, but a nonstop battle royal with, which, you know, people are working 20 times. So
it's all right. That's why I could never do a show. I mean, I'm trying to think during that pandemic, if there was a show that was being done that.
No, none of the areas in your area, my areas, or anything like that. None of them did actually legit shows for at least months.
We didn't do none here.
That much I know.
Okay.
Because I know there wasn't like where you, what point, because what, are you going to rent a venue, not recoup any money off of it because you can't have fans there?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody was just watching wrestling on TV around that time. That's all they were doing.
Mm.
The only thing
Good
I
old
would have wished
Thunderdome
during
era.
that, well, I would have wished though, like the Hall of Fame that year with WWE, the one where Kane was inducted and everything. I wish that would have been done in front of a live crowd, to have the live crowd kind of hear and had the response when certain people that we know going into a different Hall of Fame this year being mentioned during it. So
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's they try something different, and like I said, not all ideas will work. And I definitely would have not been part of it because I'm like, bro, tell me when I'm going in, tell me when I'm going out, and I'll see you later. That's about the only, that is if I even feel like going to a show like that, because I'm like, dude, I'm out. In fact, I probably might even leave with my gear, just take my bag and get in the car and just leave.
I would have said I'll see y'all next show.
Yeah. Yeah. Have fun with that.
can you imagine if like right next to the venue was a hotel like what Tojo used to do?
Oh yeah.
Everybody go over, go nap for a couple hours, and all they come back for their next spot. They go back and nap again. And throw some cheese at some of the clientele out around there. But anyway.
Yeah. Things change. Areas change in course of time. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead here. And we're going to go and get, like I said, we're going to get into the heart of our content because, some shockers over the weekend. And I will kind of start off with this right here.
Ronald McDonald won the damn title.
They call him Ronald McDonald, but Sami Zayn. Who would have thought? I'm going to be honest. I didn't call this at all. I didn't think Cody was going. I didn't think Sami was going to win. I thought that Cody was going to retain somehow by beating Sami, but I did not see this. But it was probably one of the matches. I mean, obviously, this is the shocker of the night at the end. So, I want to throw the prediction to GQ. How long do you think Sami's going to hold on? Do you think he's going to hold on to this title past SummerSlam?
Well, we got 2 months for that.
It's about
5 weeks.
About 5 weeks.
I think after week 2, we'll know because we'll see how the crowd responds to it even more so on the televised shows and everything.
Because Austin, the thing is, I didn't know where they're going with. I didn't know where they're going with Sami on this. Like, are they going to, are they putting him more face now? I mean, obviously he's got a big face response ever. I mean, he's billing himself as the last real good guy, but he gets frustrated and does not such good guy things. But now he's got the title, so now, I mean, where does he go from here on that? I mean, because I'm almost seeing, and you were kind of mentioning here too, that we've seen some disbelief. Was it disbelief or disgust, you think, on Cody's face after this match?
I'd say a little bit of both, honestly. Like, he wasn't expecting that win, and then, like, he was just disgusted that he lost to him. I honestly think the reason why they changed the title hands over there is because probably if it ain't Canada, it's Saudi Arabia that Sami gets the biggest pop. So I think if it would have been anywhere else, it wouldn't have happened, honestly. Because you see that crowd, because he always dresses up like one of them, and the way they dress over there, it's his biggest crowd response. So I think that's why they did it. But I give it SummerSlam. Tops.
Wasn't there a time though why Sami couldn't though?
What's that?
I thought there was times when he wasn't able to go over there for a while. That's what I'm trying to figure out why. Now I need to look
at
why.
I forget why too. I don't know if it was he wasn't allowed in the country or he had just like some passport issues. I have no idea. So, um,
Yeah, I'd say no past. It ain't gonna get past SummerSlam.
yeah, you don't think so? But no, but now here's the thing here because now we see this. We got to see what's going on SmackDown. But congratulations, Sami Zayn, on this. But
Yeah,
now we go to this, and this kicked off the PLE on ESPN with Obafemi just dominating over Jey Uso. Match was about 7 minutes. It shouldn't have gone any longer than that. Jay did all he could, but Oba was just too much. So now we're looking at a scenario now. Where do you think Austin? Where do you think he's going to look? Do you think he's going to look at? You think he's going to look at Roman Reigns, or do you think he might be looking at the WWE title picture?
I think he's going for Roman just because I think Roman's more of a dominant, would be a more dominant win for him. And his size, he's not going to go after the easy one. He wants to show that he's dominant. So I think it's going to be Roman.
Well, I could also see Roman trying to challenge Oba as well because of him taking out Jay like he did.
Yep.
So, real quick, the reason why Sammy was not allowed in, like he didn't participate in the Greatest Royal Rumble because he was of Syrian descent. And Saudi Arabia had strained relations with Syria at the time because of the war with that.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, he is part Syrian. And that's in Saudi Arabia, that's almost a yeah. Okay.
They almost would have been committing Harry Carey had him go over there. So
understand that. Yeah. But I'll tell you, Alwa's just on a roll right now, and I'm in agreement with you guys because the way that Jay was just kind of,
dog walked.
Yeah, dog walk pretty much on that. So Raw's going to be interesting. They are back over in the States, so it'll be on regular time tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central on Netflix. And I forgot to look for Adam Pearce's official announcements and all that because he usually posts that on a reel on Facebook and Instagram. So I forgot.
I don't even think he went over there.
No, he didn't go over there. He did not go over there. But man, let's talk. Oh, here's another thing I want to talk about. Gunther. After they went off the air, they showed Gunther approaching Nick Aldis. And Gunther got two up in his face and Nick pushed him. So you think
Ruby,
Nick
hold on.
might have his job reviewed for doing that?
Hold on before we continue. We're no longer broadcasting on Facebook right now.
Yep, saw that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Yeah, apparently the connection disconnected. I have no idea why.
I know exactly why. I can send you a copy of it real quick.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Hold on. Sending it to you on your Facebook real quick.
I meant to do. Hold on. I meant to do this later. Hold on. Where is the Illuminate? Yeah. What? Okay. Well, now we're going that route. Okay. So I meant.
So what I don't get though is you didn't use anything in the video, right?
No.
Just our regular warm-up video.
Still. Yeah, but it's
Eddie.
still. So
Eddie.
I don't know. So I guess if we're going to be doing something with Facebook now, I guess if we're going to be tracked, oh boy. Well, that's going to be kind of on our knees. I mean, kind of on us now. So, but we can't reconnect anyway. So, oh well, we just won't be on Facebook, and we'll see if X and YouTube's got something to say about it. But apparently, and it just seems, I'm sorry, Facebook, but I mean, you're a great marketing tool, but you're being a bigger tool by kind of doing that. I mean, I meant to put that up there with courtesy and all that, but I guess, whatever.
So you more than likely have an email on it though too, I would fight that, figure out why, because nothing was shown. Because we didn't show any pictures, videos, or anything. I mean, outside, I don't know when it happened, but outside of this stuff, but it's like you even quote and give credit to where you're getting it from. So
I just forgot to put the courtesy up there, and I don't know if that would have been with that. So I don't know. Oh well. Hey, I'm looking for that cease and desist letter. Come and find me. So screw it.
Well, remember Matt Taylor knows a lot about that.
Oh, for God's sakes! No, we are.
You were there on that side for that. Okay, you were there on that side for that.
There. We're not going there.
So,
what are we on to next?
Next one. So Queen of the Sky is setting her sights after defeating Liv Morgan, who was cursed, by the way, by Danhausen at the entranceway, being real mean to Danhausen. Danhausen cursed her. So now Io Sky has officially challenged Liv Morgan for SummerSlam for the world title. So now they kind of puts them wonder what's going on with the WWE Women's Title picture now, and I guess we'll get some more news on that. So
I don't know what she was thinking though with them Pink Panther boot covers though.
I don't know.
That was a little much.
Yeah. Well,
good match though.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the garb you can't really, let's see. Okay. All right. So anyway, moving on here real quick here. So after that, this is what I was kind of talking about here a little bit. So Trick defeating Ricky Saints to retain the U.S. title. Ricky was gonna try to bombard Trick Williams after the match, and then Trick and Lil Yachty did a little double team. And I'll tell you what, man, I thought Snoop Dogg's People's Elbow was bad. This was. Can't you just not have the celebrities do something like this? Because it looked like he looked like the motion of like an Atari figure just going back and forth, and then you just like drop. It was funny.
Yeah, like me personally, I was just like, I wonder how much longer he's going to be with him, because Trick doesn't need him as a sidekick.
No, I really don't think so. I think Trick is fine on his own. I mean, I really don't know why. Because let's look at Trick Williams, though. He's like one of the best talkers out there on the mic. Mm-hmm. He was one of the best talkers in NXT. He carried his own.
Yep.
Why do we need Yachty in WWE? We don't. I don't know what value he brings, because he was a platinum recording artist.
All he says is what?
What?
That's all he says. What? I'm like, dude, shut up.
Austin did that 25 years
ago. So does Steve Austin. I mean,
care.
Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah, I said Austin did that 25 years ago. It was already taken. So
yeah.
Stone Cold did it first.
He might have had Pop of the Night though. Trick.
Oh yeah.
Him or Obafemi.
I still say Oba. Oba is just getting over huge right now, no matter where he goes.
Yeah.
So, but I'll tell you what, Trick was a close second, though. I will say that. So,
yep.
So we go from the men's U.S. title to the women's U.S. title, and Charlotte Flair decides to show up during the match. Jade tries to go after her, and while the referee's back was turned, Charlotte clobbers Jade, and then leads to Tiffy to do the best moonsault ever to get the 3 count and retain the title. So,
there was a positive note on her weave stayed on this time.
That's bad.
Yep.
And those are the comments of Austin Cage, because he's the only one that can make them. So,
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, us guys here, we can't really make fun of hair because we don't have any, but
we could. I mean, we absolutely freaking could.
Yeah, the three
If I had
baldies.
hair or not, I'm going to do it.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh well, but match was okay. You know, so like
Yeah.
you had to see Meech and then B-Fab
God.
and all that try to get involved, and they got for Chelsea Green to get involved in that match, and then Charlotte shows up. So
Oh, that was funny though when Chelsea tried to get in the ring and like she tried to bring the stick through and then she
yeah, then it bounced.
hit it on the rope and it fell off. She's like, well,
Whoopsie.
Yeah. Well, whoops, my bad. All right, and then of course the last match we're going to talk about, it was toward the beginning, and that is this cage match was really good, man.
yes.
Oh,
That superplex off the top of the cage.
that was insane. Through the
You see where-
tables.
You see where he cut his eye? I guess like a piece of the table broke off and cut Braun above his left eye.
Cage matches could possibly not be for the faint of heart. It's definitely not ballet in a cage match. So if you're bringing weapons in there and you got steel wrapped around, and you hit steel, you're probably are going to be coming away with maybe a contusion of some sort. So,
That cage is not friendly feeling at all.
no, it's not. But I would love to be in a cage match before I'm done. So,
I've done 2 and it sucked.
Austin Cage was in a cage match. Who would have thought it?
Yeah. Well, I flipped off all the people before I jumped off. So.
All right. Well, Night of Champions. I guess GQ is gone.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, it doesn't surprise me at this. I have no idea what the heck's going on. So,
Well, I would figure it's after 9 p.m. It should be free.
these are anytime minutes. Are these
I'm checking something real quick. Give me a second.
okay?
1, 2, 3.
Well, we could. We'll come back. We'll come back over here.
I give that a B. Night of Champions B.
B.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. It has to be really good to be. I guess the B would
C
be
plus,
okay. I was
C
going to be
plus or
between
B.
B and a B minus, though. I don't know. It's just the women's U.S. title match didn't really excite me that much, to be honest.
No.
But that's just me.
Yeah, that was definitely the worst one.
And in the men's U.S. title match, that was okay. That was pretty decent, you know. But
Yeah.
it's just, I am getting a little tired of Lil Yachty, though. But hey, but congratulations though to Trick Williams, though. He did the weekend before he got married to Lash Legend. Boy, did you see the rock on his finger? I can imagine the rock on hers, boy. Oh man. Yeah, they're all about the diamonds, man. So
Yeah,
so
that's funny.
let's go ahead and we're going to move to this. So we're done with Night of Champions. We're going to move to TNA stuff. So right now, during the pre-show today on Slammiversary, they had debuted a new title for the Knockouts. It's a Knockouts TV title, which is only going to be contested on episodes of Impact, and it's a 16 Knockouts tournament. So 16 women are going to be vying for this title in a tournament format. So they will have quarterfinals, semifinals, and it's a round of 16. So yeah, so 8 matches, then 4, then 2, then 1. So yeah, so they'll have a opening round of eight matches. So I guess it's kind of a cool thing for them for like a Knockouts TV title. I didn't know they kind of needed a women's mid-card title.
Unless they were just really trying extra hard to bring in more women, kind of like how WWE has a lot of women.
Hey, you know what? There is talent out there, but my concern is, and I was thinking either last week or the week before, when we were discussing about, with Dreamer leaving, Callahan's gone, and then like Tessa Blanchard went down to CMLL and all that. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But you know what? After watching today, I mean, they've got talent, and Boston drew in a really decent crowd for Slammiversary today. So, and they've also had, and they're also making announcements for other shows and so forth. So, that. In fact, we're going to go ahead and kind of throw up here on this now. Today it was announced. So Amazing Red came back and competed in Ultimate X, and Frankie Kazarian came out and did a promo to Amazing Red, and apparently did a video package to show to him. And Amazing Red is going into the TNA Hall of Fame this year at Bound for Glory. So congratulations to Amazing Red for that. But the X Division Championship and Ultimate X, very, very highly contested, very high contested.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. So,
yes, they give it with some gold.
Yeah. So I think there's like either 6 or 7 in the Ultimate X match, but Cedric Alexander successfully defended and still part of the system and still X Division champion through it all. So congratulations to Cedric Alexander. There were a couple of matches on the pre-show too, which are going to be in the on the results when they'll come by with them. So. Let's see here. Let's see. Well, our next one here, our history made here as Demon Bunny, or Ali and Rosemary defeated the Elegance brand Heather and M to become the new Knockouts World Tag Team Champions. And so,
a hell of a name.
Demon Bunny.
Yes, that's a hell of a name.
Yeah. They're a hell of a tag team too. It was actually good. It was actually a really good match, and they worked very well with one another. And I was really hoping that Rosemary would have something as far as like a program, because she's very talented as in the women's division. So, and of course, Allie getting signed and putting those two together. So excellent. So Demon Bunny is champion. Or Knockouts Tag Team Champions. And Mustafa Ali defended his title against Rich Swann, and the return of Wuhan Nation. Did I say that right? I'm pretty sure I did.
I try to remember that whenever, because you remember when Frank Thurman was bringing like him and Cedric in before, and I even tried to like pronounce it correctly, and I think I still was messing it up when I was talking to him. So,
sorry, I got my little dog around me. Yeah, it's kind of warm in this house, and these poor pets. I've got to probably get them some ice here, probably by the end of the show. So Uwa Nation, the returning. So formerly Apollo Crews, the WWE, and now went back to Uwa Nation and is in TNA. So good addition to the X Division roster, and I guess vying for the International Championship. So there you go there. History made here. Zaya Brookside knocks off Lei Yang Lee as in becoming the new TNA Knockouts champion. So Zaya Brookside with her heel tactics and with her drive to do everything possible to get that championship from Lei Yang Lee, and today did it. So like I said, there's been a lot of history made. Usually there's history made. Usually it's Slammiversary or Bound for Glory, and Slammiversary is definitely turning it up for that. And
I wonder if the WWE and TNA brand mixing is officially done because we haven't really seen anything in a while.
I would think so. I would think, yeah. So I don't think so. I think the last TNA title that was held was the knock by a NXT member was Ariana Grace, holding the Knockouts Championship. And of course, Dax had the international title before it was taken from Steve Macklin. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's a shame here with Facebook, and who knows, we may just have to, maybe we might have to make changes in order for Facebook. May have to make some changes for Facebook and Facebook alone because they're a pain in the, what. So.
Well, I blame Meta 100%.
Blame who?
Meta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Meta sucks. Meta sucks.
You have no idea.
I think softer than Wonder Bread.
I think they were behind the whole thing of me almost losing my account 2 years ago. They're making me pay for like a membership and it jumped through hoops. So yeah,
you don't even start with them having to change everything online to where it's not easy to do those meta clothing that we were doing anymore.
All right. Let me take down that banner. I don't need that banner. Okay. And then we've got I think a few more. Let's see. No, a couple more. You're not going to like this, Austin Cage.
Trust me, I already know what the hell it is, and they can freaking jump through another hoop, little bastards.
So it's Brother Nero and Broken, Matt. So the Broken Hardys were, well, I'll tell you what, the four-corner ladder match for this was pretty awesome. And, it eventually became a TLC match. Go figure, right? So, going through tables. Dutch and who's it? Oh, the other guy that's on the system here. The Bear Bronson, I think of what it was.
Yeah,
Bear Bronson, but yeah, they were on top of a ladder and they did the dive to the outside and went through the like four tables and such, and that was pretty much the big bump there. But the Hardys making history again for TNA and becoming TNA World Tag Team Champions yet again. So, but I really think the Righteous should have had these belts. To be honest, you need to do something with these guys, because they're definitely they're a unique. Their characters are a unique brand. A unique blend of, I wouldn't say they're not exactly like what the Wyatt family was, but they're around that. They kind of give you that Wyatt feel whenever the Wyatts first came on. So, but they had like a poison flower, like barbed wire ladder that they brought into the ring too, and it was just kind of weird, but.
Start calling the Hardy's Team Arthritis.
Hardy's Team Arthritis. Taking these bumps, yeah, they will. Yeah, they'll be having a big time. So, and so the main event, cashing in his Call Your Shot gauntlet trophy, is Nick Nemeth facing Mike Santana, and with a little help from his little brother. Earlier in the match, we got Nick Nemeth as your new. Oh, for freaks.
You're the only one that misses that guy. I'm sorry, I had to.
Yeah. I have no, I know you're behind that. So.
No.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, sure. When did I mention that? When did I mention this? Oh, I'm going to show it.
No,
when did I mention this?
You haven't, and I'm laughing at it too. It's like, no, it's not you. Like you. I meant you as in Mike Concho being the only one that misses that team. I'm just saying.
Big Mike Concho. I don't know. I think I said that too fast, and I think I might have cursed. So
Shame on you.
You didn't get a pepper. You did not get a pepper card for that though, so you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I said it the way it was. I mean, Lisa's last name wasn't Hunt, so so yeah.
Where is it? Hold on. You got it now. You got it now.
Yeah, well, that's because you were thinking it, but I didn't say it. So
Dirty minds.
yeah, hold on 1 second here. Yeah, hey, little one's out there, right? Okay. All right, good deal. Okay. Yeah, I just had to make sure. The kid finally came home from work. Finally came home from work. They had a long day, and now they're coming home to a warm house, so they're not going to be.
It's only downhill from here, kid.
Yeah. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, so that was it for Slammiversary. That was today. Really good show. I didn't get the attendance on that, but it really was a good turnout. Really, I don't know. If I had to give the show a grade, I think it'd be a solid B on this one because there was really some really good matches on here. Like I said, AJ Francis you put him on the show, and it already puts you down a half grade automatically. So, all right, Mike. Yeah. Just no from yeah. And that is long time ago from that. So, from the brutality.
So define long for you. We talking about 1975 there, Ruby, or something?
That's when I was born, you jerk. Screw you. No, I'm talking like 2002, 2003, something like that. So,
yeah, when Ruby was in
back when GQ was still listening to Backstreet Boys.
I still do.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you try to dance too.
Oh, he did dance in overalls, but
She didn't want it that way.
He went away.
Mother puss buckets. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean the mic.
Yeah, make sure you mute that too, bud. Tell me why. Oh shoot.
Yes.
We're having fun.
Sorry,
man.
I had 2 weeks to make up for GQ. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness. So I'm trying to find out. Oh, okay. Yeah. So no, that was it for Slammiversary. Well, we're just moving right along, aren't we? So, and trust me, guys, we're probably, I'll let you kind of have an idea. I think I have an idea what I want to do for next week too, but I'll clue you guys in on that. So, let's see. Let me get this down. Turn this off, and then we're gonna just hop right into the Great American Bash, and do that here. So, first match of the Bash started off with the NXT Championship, and even after getting burned like about a couple weeks ago, he still won with one eye open, and that's Tony D'Angelo retaining over Naraku. And
they were actually here last Saturday.
They were, oh yeah, in Evansville, right? Yeah.
I get a chance to go, but yeah, Chris. Well, you remember Chris?
Oh yeah,
he was there.
Course.
Took his daughter.
Yep. Yeah. So Tony D'Angelo. Yeah. So Tony D'Angelo. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if I gotta. I might have to do this. Not like it matters now, but hold on. I may have to take off the ticker so I can do, well, I'll just say it's a courtesy of the, no. I'll just do that. It's a courtesy of WWE. So, all right. All right. So Tony D'Angelo over Naraku, and waiting to see when Mason Rook's going to get that opportunity to take a shot at that title. So that's and in our next match that was on tonight. So Zarya shutting down Tatum Paxley in the rematch, and it was very hard. A lot of close false finishes, even after with some multiple finishers. But Zarya was able to stick it out at the end and finally get the pin on Tatum Paxley. And looks like Tatum is going to be feuding with Kalani Jordan because she decided to intervene on Tatum's interview after the match in the back. So who knows where the women's North American title will be next. So next on that is we've got Shiloh Hill, the true Mr. NXT, getting his sweet revenge, getting his sash back, defeating Tristan Angels, basically just taking it back. Excuse me. And I'm going to throw this out here, because obviously he's from LFG. Do you think Shiloh's been the most successful out of the LFG, or do you think somebody else has gotten the rub better?
It's been him.
That one chick that Taker liked.
Yeah.
Oh, the big ass.
The China lookalike,
Yeah,
kind of. That's the way I can say it. I'm not trying to be insulting to either of them.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, so that's Myra Lockwood, and she's with the Vanity Project with Jackson Drake and all that. So she's still around. But yeah, like Tyra May Steele got released like after she won like season 1, I think, and that was crazy. I was like, man, give this girl a contract, you'll be able to do anything with her, and then you like let her go. Like, whose fault was that? I really have no idea. So, well, yeah, but Shiloh getting sweet revenge on this. Like I said, this was on the CW tonight, and of course Netflix internationally. So, yeah. So if you got it here in the States, if you got the CW, then you basically got to watch it. Usually, I think the CW is included like on. Like on a digital, like a high definition antenna, you can get them on pretty much. So pretty much free TV. So next one is for the Women's Speed Championship with Ren Sinclair getting retaining over Ariana Grace. Basically went with 15 seconds left. Had the double underhook armbar, and Ren retains over Ariana, and the birthright doesn't get any more gold. So the rank UCC off to a good start for the night. And I don't know. Do you guys happen to watch her reels on Wednesday and the Wednesdays? You guys ever watch any of those?
I've caught a couple on X or whatever, but I haven't like watched it on Wednesdays.
Yeah. I think she's been doing them for like over a year or something, but I've only been watching them for about the past few months. It's kind of, she's got like zany sense of humor though, and it's kind of funny stuff though for what she does. So moving on. So we had the battle within Dark State, and that is Saquon Sugars and Dion Lennox. Saquon did win, but after the match, the rest of Dark State attacked with Osiris and Dion Lennox holding the charge and basically just beating down Saquon after the match. So I don't know. It's just kind of this interview with Dark State kind of killed a lot of this. I think they could have done something a lot more with this Austin, as far as like they could have had a better direction. I think with them.
They could have definitely did way more than just this because you're not going to get a lot out of the crowd if you do something generic. You got to give them something to feed off of.
Yeah, I know.
So
I mean, I don't know. Let's say you got to get somebody to get like really behind, but of course, like I said, this is a PC crowd, so it's not like how strong of a pop you're going to get, from the
yeah,
PC crowd. So it's
that's
kind of
true.
hard to.
I mean, they can get loud, but I mean, yeah, it's not a real. I don't know. They say it. It's not convincing, I guess. Just hearing it from that crowd because you don't know if it's really working or not.
Right, right, absolutely. And let's see. So, and let's go ahead here and for this one here on the next one, it was the men's North American Championship that was on here, which was Miles Bourne, with him and former NQCC members facing off, and Miles Bourne getting the victory. This was really good. This is a really good match going back and forth with their styles, and very high competitive match on here. So it was definitely a hard fought battle. Tavion a little disappointed that he couldn't get it though, but I don't see Tavion getting any type of like bitter revenge. So
That was just a shake hands and walk away kind of thing.
yeah, shake
And then
hands, kind of
they'll
walk
have
away type of deal. So
yeah.
oh man, yeah. So yep, and so the next one here, guys, is going to be the main event for the ladies championship, which happened or ended about 70, 75 minutes ago, about an hour and 15 minutes ago, something like that. But we have a brand new NXT women's champion as Kendall Gray knocks off Lola Vice. And so the Rank QCC are the holders of the women's women's single championships in NXT, with Ren being the speed champion. Kendall's the NXT champion. I really like Kendall Gray. I really love her style. She's definitely got the personality to basically
Along with her gimmick.
yeah, that goes along really good with the gimmick. I mean, she rose up quick with Evolve, and then of course she dropped the Evolve title to come up to NXT, and it panned out. So
Yeah.
So Kendall getting the championship from that. So
I wonder if Lola's like gonna still be a regular on NXT, or is she gonna mainly be more in AAA now?
oh
Because she's
yeah.
over a lot in AAA.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, because we're gonna. Yeah, I think there's probably some open conversation we're gonna have about that because talking about with AAA, because I watched AAA last night because Lola actually defended against La Hedra, which was part of the Los Toxicas, and actually probably my favorite member of the Los Toxicas. And I was like, it's kind of a shame she didn't win, but then Lola came back and defended. So is she gonna? I wouldn't think she would blame it on that though. I wouldn't think so. Having to find, and who knows? I mean, obviously, I think isn't that show usually pre-recorded anyway with AAA? Like they run they run like multiple weeks. I think so. Because like, why are you only showing like 1 hour? It's like, it's like main event, Mexico.
That are like Lucha Underground,
right?
how that used to be. But I mean, they made it only for an hour. They made it really good though. I kind of miss watching that.
Yeah, made it for an hour. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean that was good stuff too. So, yeah, but definitely interested to see how things pan out for NXT come Tuesday. So let me go back here. So I guess Big Mike had some. I guess I don't know if he's still hanging out for a few or what have not. But yeah, Mike. Yeah, like I said, good watching. Good to see you here. And unfortunately, we had that issue with Facebook, and so we're going to work on that. And maybe just some things we're not going to be able to talk. I mean, if we talk about some things, maybe there's some things we're probably just not going to be able to show. Who knows? But that's kind of a shame though on that. But yeah, so obviously our reel for this week is not going to be shown on Facebook. It's not going to be recorded on Facebook. But of course, all of our library is on YouTube at youtube.com/@fallscount everywhere. That's where you can find everything that what we do. So yeah, I guess we lightly mentioned something about this here, Austin Cage, and that's why it kind of got me to thinking about if TNA was getting ready to go on a decline, but it looks like they're planning a lot of they were planning a lot of affiliation with AAA because of course with AAA being bought by WWE. So I mean, TNA was never bought by WWE. It was just a working relationship. That's basically what it was, right?
Yeah.
So
handshake, basically.
Right. And like I said, and then TNA was gracious enough to let NXT talent hold some of their gold. I mean, like for instance, like I don't know if there's anybody. Let's see, who did anybody take the? I'm trying to see who was like somebody take the world title off of Joe Hendry. I'm trying to think. When Joe Hendry was TNA World Champion, I don't know if any. Trying to see who took it off of Joe. But I could have sworn maybe it was like there was an NXT talent that actually had the TNA title off of that. I know the international title was held by Stax at one point. Like I said, Ariana Graves had.
Did Trick win it?
Thank you. Yes. Trick and A. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Trick and A for a while because Trick was going down to TNA. That now. I'll tell you what, that brought ratings. I don't care what anybody said. That brought ratings to TNA, and let's just see how it works because I really think TNA really needs a working relationship with somebody to kind of bring. And then that's what I got excited about, with the world of wrestling because you don't know who's going to work with who in the world of wrestling, and I think that could have been, a lot of. When you get to these predicaments, as far as how things go, usually the culprit in all of this is that no one can be booked. Not everybody can be booked properly because you want one person to be pushed over the other, but then that interferes with somebody else getting the push and so forth. And it's just like trying to figure out. It's like literally trying to figure out a Rubik's Cube, Everybody, you got to put everything on this, on the same level, like everybody in their same group. I'm not going to say color because it just,
yeah. Well, I mean, it was like, there's only certain people, like, even if you had a world champion, like when Joe Henry was world champion, he faced Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Even though Henry lost, it didn't hurt him. Stuff like that could work. But like, it all depends on who he's going to, or whoever works who, see if it's going to go over or not. So it's kind of hard to find that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there is, like I said, Mike here, we're throwing a comment of jealousy and bad booking. I wouldn't say really jealousy per much, but it's just like, with Carlos trying to work with Carlos Silva of TNA, trying to work with the booking committee with Shawn Michaels and NXT and everything else. And it's just trying to keep your guys, you don't want any of your talent to look weak on either side. And sometimes if you don't do it properly, an instance like that could happen and you don't want that to falter. So, I mean, it's even been done here, like even at like, I don't know if you've seen it locally around with Evansville, like with maybe whenever you were working on a promotion, like if that promotion was working with another promotion, maybe for like a collaboration show where like
Yeah.
and everything else, um, it makes it difficult, as far as, and I mean, it can be done. It's just, you just have to put the work in to figure out how things are going to make sense. That's all it is.
Make both sides look strong without making them look weak or whatever.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
somebody getting pissy about it,
Yeah. Yeah. Facebook.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, unfortunately, I mean those are kind of the things. And the P word is usually not is used in everywhere, and it's not just. I mean, honestly, the word politics can be used in any type of sport where you think about it. Where you're talking about like with professional teams talking trades, or even with teams working with lineups as far as putting people in on certain orders and certain positions, whatever, as far as for offense, defense, whatever. I mean, that comes into play. That comes into play usually a lot of the time. So,
Yeah. I mean, even like when I met Shawn Michaels, because I always ask anytime I could ask somebody that's been there, what's the hardest part? And Michaels told me politics.
yeah.
It's the hardest thing he faced.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course. But usually if you that's where ego usually comes in, is when you lay heavily on politics and you lean more toward yourself, and you try to do something. I mean, it really challenges your character on what you think is best as far as the scenario of the talent and how that's being booked. But if it's all but to me, it's like one sided. If you're like, well, I should be doing this and this and this and this and this and this. If you don't like it, then you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
if you go that route, then that is basically politics and ego all mixed in one, because, obviously there's, I mean, that's something that, I hate to avoid. I would hate, that's something I really hate to deal with, is either politics or ego. I mean, I definitely avoided it as best as I could when I promoted for a short while, and working with the booking and everything else. So I mean that so it is what it is, though. But think about with AAA though. AAA is going to be doing some with like we got the War Raiders, right? And they're looking at Truth and Priest. So basically titles for titles now. So, yeah.
Yes. Are they gonna want to do that at a AAA pay-per-view, or?
I don't know. I think they might be having the match on SmackDown, and that's another thing. Not everything when AAA comes up, it's like I said, we've already had Ray Phoenix defend like his AAA Cruiserweight Championship on SmackDown twice already, once against Axiom and once against Nathan Frazier. But then we got talent going down there, like even Bailey was even down in AAA competing. So, like I said, I mean, they're exchanging talent, and they're trying to get better matches and so forth. And obviously, they're gonna be working for something major come with Triple Mania. So
yeah,
which is gonna be in September. So yes, so I mean, of course, that's kind of messed up. It's like it's a 2-night event. The first night's gonna be on a Friday night, and it's gonna be in Las Vegas, and then the second night is gonna be on a Sunday, and it's gonna be in Mexico City. So it's like they're
random.
I know. It's like, I think that's the having the multiple cities, for like the same pay-per-view and everything else. I think I haven't had that since I was pulled off in WrestleMania 2. That's like 40 years ago. So,
Right.
yeah. So the youngins forget this actually is a team sport. At the end of the day, we need to, we need each other. The P word shouldn't be a factor in our business, but unfortunately it is, of course. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
If for that ever is catching red eyes from Las Vegas to go back down to Mexico City. So, like on Saturday.
Well,
I
that
guess
would
I can see
suck.
that happening. I can see that happening. Shoot, man. Well, Mexico City's not that far from LA or from Las Vegas. I mean, Nevada's not that far away from Mexico. It's toward the bottom of the freaking nation. It's one of the bottom states we have, toward the bottom and close to Mexico. So it really shouldn't be that bad on the travel, though. But I'm just kind of wondering, though. And that's another thing. El Grande Americano, though, I think he was going to make his claim to go after Dirty Dom for Triple Mania, and then that freaking faction comes in with Berto and
Whoop his ass.
yeah, and Carmen Petrovich of all things. I'm like, Carmen Petrovich, like what?
I had to look up twice. I was like, that was random as hell.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I do like her in NXT. I do like her, as a competitor and all that. But I was just surprised to see her in AAA, and it's like, okay, all right, we're pulling some surprises, so that's kind of cool. Kind of seeing those. So,
Yeah. If it works, it works.
Yep. Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm here for to see what they can do.
Yeah.
Because this would be a good spot, for Zmiz, to like doing some side art booking with some of these guys that are in here. So, maybe we'll get that next week here. Who knows? Like I said, and we had three big, like I said, tonight or this weekend was three big events. With Night of Champions, then of course Slammiversary, and then of course with the Great American Bash. So yeah. Things do change, man. Business does change. I mean, it could change in some ways, but you always want to, to me, I'm always going to refer to old school and try to keep the values of what old school brought me up with. So that's all.
Technology is a good thing, but I think sometimes they're just relying a little bit too hard on it.
Yeah, some technology is okay, but not everything.
Yeah.
Don't let freaking technology drive your car to work so you can sit back and relax in the back seat, and then when you pull up, it's like you reached your destination. Now get out of the car. So it's like,
That's that shit.
No, yeah, we definitely need people behind the wheel to operate things. So,
Yeah.
So probably what we do here at this point, like I said, AAA was good this past week. If you've now watched it, go back and so the whole Cycle Circus still has still some answers to be had. Thought that Pagano was attacking Cycle Clown and all that, but apparently Pagano got attacked, and really good stuff there and telling the story there in AAA. Yeah. It would have been rolling bars. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Yeah, there would have been rolling bars. For sure.
So did you see the picture of AEW's got a new cage? Have you seen the picture of that thing yet?
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Here, I'll send it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, because
it's something new. I'll give them that. 2 seconds.
Yeah, they got it. Please tell me it's nothing like the old Hell in a Cell that WWE had that looked like a big ass milk carton.
I just sent it to you.
Oh my! That's basically like the Elimination Chamber.
Damn near, except for it doesn't have the lockout cages or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. So AEW to introduce new circular cage for 12-man steel cage, a 12-man steel cage match. So are there
it's
like
that big
pods in
tag
here?
match. I have no clue. I didn't watch it, but I just saw a picture of that earlier.
Okay. Well, this looks like a waste of money. So how? So here's the thing. How are you going to put that over a square ring? I don't get that. That's the
Unless
thing.
they put it, unless it's like goes all the way down to like the floor or something, maybe, and it goes around it. That'd be my only guess. Let me see if I could find a
Oh, but
picture of
that
it.
is
Like,
dumb. I mean, but at least the Elimination Chamber, though, had a structure to where the surface, obviously, you have to take measurements from the floor to the apron, and that's where you had that steel plating around, with cutting out the square. I mean, this is like, oh my god. Let me see if I can
you
pull
know,
this up because
I so far only pictures I've seen are only showing it like the picture I showed you. There's nothing around this ring yet.
yeah. So
It's,
I'm going to see if I can actually send it. Here's what I'm going to do because I'm going to actually send it to you, Austin Cage, and then I'm going to have to copy it. So you'll be getting it because I got to find a way to get this. So yeah, because I don't know. Now this has got me bugging my mind because I really don't know why this makes absolutely no sense at all. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Jay White's back in AEW. Let's see.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so that's right. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, all right. Jesus Christ. Can I get out of this god? Because now I'm trying to get back into my Facebook account, and now they're like, hey, we
Oh,
removed your video.
I wonder if the pay-per-view's even over yet, because they love running those late-ass shows like they did when all.
Oh yeah, Forbidden Doors tonight.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I can give a rat's patoot about what's going on with that. So,
Well, I wonder if it's going to run so late people can't get home like they did the last show.
let it
Remember
be
because
like
the train
Halloween
shut
Havoc.
down?
Yeah, let it be like Halloween Havoc '98. Let's just. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a good shot of this sucker right here because this makes absolutely no sense. So the I guess they announced this at Forbidden Door with this
I
freaking.
guess. I mean, because I was just bored as hell the other night, so I watched Dynamite for a little bit, and they didn't announce nothing about it until like the last second. They said it's going to be in a cage match, but they didn't show no pictures of it up till tonight. But those pictures are obviously people who's posting about it that's there.
Oh well, okay. Yeah, I'm working on trying to see what we can do to get this up. So bear with me a moment here. I gotta. Yeah. We're GQ's having issues again, so he's already gone. Let's see. Put that away, and I'm going to add media. Add media. Upload from disk. Oh wait, that's not part of the slides. I don't want a part of the slides. Hold on. I just want to.
This is a lot of damn wrestling in one weekend though. Shit, 3 pay-per-views, and then you got AEWs.
Oh my god.
There's no way in hell I was getting through all that.
Yeah, so I don't know. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so give me one moment here. So here's what Austin Cage sent me. Okay, this is the cage that I'm just trying to wrap my head around. Like, where does it go? It makes no sense at all. It's a round cage. It's like I don't even
It's
know the
like makes
dimension
no
of
sense.
this looks like a big waste of. No,
It looks like
unfortunately, Yeah, he's not coming
they're
back
trying too
here,
hard.
Mike. I think GQ's giving up for the night. But look at this. I just I don't get it.
They're
I think
trying too hard.
I think Dirt Sheet Radio probably reported this, but it's I don't know. I like to see it in action though. I like to see how this fits to the ring, or what type of man it and why are they calling it like a 12-man cage? It just looks like a big freaking circle.
See,
So it's like,
that's another thing with AEW that's pissing me off is they're doing all these gigantic ass tag matches, like even during the week on Dynamite. Like, why do you need that many people in a damn tag match?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Forbidden Door. Yeah, like when AEW does these big pay-per-views, it's usually like 5 hours. Like that includes a 0 hour and then 4 hours for the main pay-per-view. So it's like people have nothing else better to do than watch wrestling all night. So I had to do it today.
There's a lot of Karens out there, so.
Oh, I mean, but Karen's complain. I mean, for those who want to watch wrestling, I mean, I don't know. So I agree. They're never going to make their money back off of that. Not like
hell no.
Not like they're going to worry about that. Yeah, now they're going to worry about it because I don't know. Because where do you fit that around? The floor? I mean, are they just?
That's my guess because I just saw the clip of Jay White's return, and there's no little platform for it to catch on around the ring like you'd think there would be. Because like you see a squared circled one or a squared like a regular steel match, and it sits on the side of the ring. Hell in the Cell goes to the outside, but that's real tall. That doesn't look like that's that tall.
And this is what happens when you try to buy an elimination chamber kit off of Temu and they don't give you all the parts. So,
yeah.
I mean, this is just horrible. My God. Yeah. It's just, this is just horrible, man. I have
one of the women's matches just ended, so oh my God, she had to win that Owen Hart Cup. Ugh.
Mercedes Moné's in that, so I don't care.
Yeah, she just won. God damn it.
She did win?
Yep.
God.
So, yeah, they're not even on to the main event yet. So, they're going to run over with that last match.
God, man. When did the main card start? Did they start at 6 Central or 7 Central? I can't remember.
No clue. Until just 20 minutes ago, I forgot there was a pay-per-view tonight, honestly.
Yeah. Like I said, there's just way too much. So, yeah.
So they're lucky they don't get cut off like WCW did when, who was it? Paige faced was it Goldberg or Sting or something? And
yeah. Like, that was Halloween Havoc 98, and people didn't even see the main event because they couldn't keep track of time. Oh, my God. There was a lot of people I remember that were just ticked about that one.
Yeah. I guess maybe next week we'll get a picture of it or something, how it worked, and talk about it when Z and GQ are back on. But
who knows? This would be like the if you put this to the ground, this would be like the perfect cage for like a dog fighting ring if someone was trying to do that. That's about the only use I could see that's coming out of that. And I don't like dog fighting rings, so this thing's garbage. So, like I said, I would never pay much for that. I'm just flabbergasted.
Yeah, like I said, we'll just see what it looks like, and then talk about when Z and GQ get back next week.
GQ's not coming back, so I don't know.
No, I'm talking about next week.
Oh yeah, next week. Sumo cage matches. There you go. Yeah. Don't shove them out the ring. Just shove them into the freaking chain link. They hit the chain link and they lose. Got a lot to shove. Yeah, put it through one of the freaking panels like the chain link panels. If you bust somebody through a chain link panel, then you win. I can see that happening. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll tell you that. I don't know. Hey, but at least I can show this. I mean, who knows likeness and all that. Like, hey, you can't use this. Yeah, go bite me, Facebook. I can use this picture. It's crappy. Quality and the piece in there. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know who you're talking about here. It's, yeah. Yeah, basically, it's a playpen for fat people or jumbo people. So, yeah, I get you.
And the Korean home of the Whopper.
Shoot, man, I'll tell you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad you kind of put that to my attention, though, because it's like, I did not want to add. I mean, to put anything. I it'd definitely just be a waste of money. I don't know. I can't get over that. Of course, I can't get over the fact that I've been having kind of a rough weekend and it's warm in my house and probably not going to sleep well tonight. And I got to work tomorrow and it's going to suck. So it is what it
went by too damn fast.
Yeah, we did go by too damn fast, but yeah, bigger humans. Yeah, right. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, though. We've been on here for a little while. So sorry about the Facebook feed getting cut off. I guess I got to play nice. I have no idea. I'm going to have to kind of send some emails back because it hasn't been a problem before, but I guess apparently someone decided they wanted to take a look at us. Wanted to take a look at us today and be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I guess I'm doing something wrong. So. But next week, like I said, it's 4th of July weekend, guys. But we will be back on here on the 5th. So next Sunday, we'll be back on here. And my idea here is, and I'll probably be posting this on our Facebook page, and I'll put it in words so it won't get taken down. So yeah, good to see you too, Mike. Good to see you too, man. Yeah, don't be a stranger. And like I said, we're always here every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central. And we usually have a bigger crew. And then, like I said, hopefully we get the Gem City Mount Zmiz here in with us here next week. Because next week, I like for us to pick out the most patriotic moments in professional wrestling history. So, and like I said, there's some out there. Pick your favorites. We'll bring them out here. We'll talk about them, and then also we're going to be working on trying to maybe getting some more guests that are going to be coming on. Maybe we might be able to get one guest from this independent St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame to kind of join us, kind of talk about the ceremony, and maybe be somebody, one of the inductees going in. Hopefully we can do that, and that'll be on the July 12th episode. So. But either way, guys, I think before I close everything out here tonight, Austin Cage, anything else? Wait, you got anything big coming up this week at all? No?
Other than trying not to sweat my ass off in this 95-degree weather they're talking about. Yep, just usual work week. That's about it.
Oh. It's not a rumor, bud. It's a fact. And then I've been fighting it here in our... trying to see if our house is going to get cool. Hopefully, after our furnace technician comes tomorrow, we'll start getting a cool house again. So,
I know I'm gonna be taking some extra breaks, and my boss is going to kiss my ass. They don't pay me enough to pass out. So.
Yeah, buddy. Oh man. All right. So, that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. GQ had to dip early. I mean, he dipped early, but he couldn't get back online. So apparently something's going on here. A lot of flaky things going on here this weekend. Austin Cage's car is hitting the skids. My car hit the skids. My furnace is hitting the skids. But yeah, this Yeah, this weather can definitely go suck a big one because I do not like this heat at all. It's I'm waiting for like end of July or like beginning of August for this heat, but we're getting it sooner now. And who knows who the blame is for that. So yeah.
And all you people who's going to say it's going to be hot and you work office jobs, you can kiss my ass. All right?
That is the Dirty Heel Lost the Cage, always telling it like it is. And usually it's just either kiss his ass or the fattest part of something else. So who knows?
Yeah. Sherman Clump.
Shoot. All right, bud. Well, like I said, I'm just hoping I can just get my vehicle up and going in the next couple of days. Hopefully my furnace gets working tomorrow. And then we'll get some comfortable people here in my home here. I had this fan blowing on me the entire time. It's gotten me by, but I know that I can't stay in front of this fan forever, so I'm gonna have to lay down.
Yeah, well, hopefully it gets fixed, man.
Yeah, it should be. I think, whatever it may be. I know it's we'll get it all taken care of. So, but guys, want to thank you very much for joining us here once again. This has been episode number 235 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. 236. I'm sorry. I'm already losing count. Austin Cage. I'm losing count.
Hey.
I'm losing my mind is what I'm losing. God, guys.
Yeah.
But
you
guys,
ain't got much left. Be careful.
Yeah, I know, right? Shoot. So make sure you're with us next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central for episode number 237. We're going to be talking about our most patriotic moments in wrestling history. So make sure you're joining us. Have a great and happy 4th of July. Happy 250th. And most importantly, safe 4th of July. And we'll see you back here Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. And if you're a mountain in Pacific, then figure it out yourself. So have a good night, guys. Have a great week. And we will see you next Sunday.